Football is a cruel mistress, people. It's a cruel mistress. Manchester United today we snatched away 1 point. And the funny thing about this game is that losing this game would have absolutely wrecked my weekend. It would have absolutely wrecked the way I thought about things. In fact, it's so disheartening to think about, right? Especially because we were winning this game comfortably in the first half. Now we continue the streak, right? We continue the streak of going into the first half ahead, but not losing the game. We have that streak, and that streak has been going on for a very long time. And I'm glad that we still have it and we haven't lost it. But in my own case, is looking back at this game, I'm just frustrated that we let Tottenham Hotspur, we had an opportunity to avenge what we witnessed last season, and we let Tottenham Hotspur absolutely spoiled the party. That's the hardest thing to me. It's what is pissing me off the most. We let Tottenham Hotspur spoil the party that we deserve to have. We deserve to have this party. And don't get me wrong, when we're looking at this game, it is still something that I would have snatched your hand when it comes to the fixtures. If you had told me in the last fixtures, after going out in the EFL Cup to Grimsby, drawing against Fulham, losing to Arsenal, I would have told you if we came into this run of games and got 11 points out of 15, I would have snatched your hand off. I would have taken every single part of it. But the truth about it is that it's a little different. Now that we won, now that we had the opportunity to win, it's like Oliver Twist. I want more. I need more. We should have gotten 3 points today that would have taken us to second place. We had two opportunities to concrete ourselves, put a concrete stamp for this weekend or going into the international break in fourth place, or at least in top four. And we didn't both times. We drew against Nottingham Forest, the other opportunity that would have taken us second place. We drew against now Tottenham Hotspur. The two of the easiest part of this back-to-back runs that we have started. Those were the two of the easiest parts. Of course, we had the game against Sunderland. After you told me that we lost the way we lost to Brentford, we would have won at Sunderland, I would have snatched your hand. And I'm excited that we did. You told me that we're going to win at Liverpool. I would have taken it. You told me that we're going to win at Brighton. I would have taken it. You told me we were going to draw at Nottingham Forest. I would have taken it. But the way we drew at Nottingham Forest, I was mad because we let 3 points slip out of our hands. The way we drew at Tottenham Hotspur, I am still mad because we let 3 points slip out of our hands. Matthias Tel scored his goal in the 85th minute. And a lot of people are talking about, why does Amorim make too many substitutions? Yes, coming into this game, he had done the right thing. We had opportunities upon opportunities. And you can say, Amorim should play the team that won or the team that played well against Nottingham Forest and continue to play them against Tottenham Hotspur. These are two different playing styles. And in that sense, he made the right choice. Harry Maguire coming in was the right choice to me. Benjamin Sesko going out and bringing, Mazraoui in was the right choice to me. We played well. We were doing the right things. Yes, we were not even creating the chances. We controlled. We are not creating the chances like we should. It felt like the boys were tired for some reason. And that is mind-boggling to me because it's one game a week for us. Now, the only thing that could be the case in this situation is that we overtrained and the boys did not do the recovery the way they were meant to do it, because that could also be a problem. Yes, you have one game a week. You over-prepare, you overtrain. That is also a problem because fatigue can set in that situation. So we need to find the right spot. We need to find the perfect situation in order for us to get this game right. But one thing I would say though, this is a mentality that we are building. Ruben Amorim has kept on saying this thing 2 weeks in a row now. If you are not going to win, make sure you do not lose. That right there should be absolutely plastered into the minds of every single person on that pitch. Now, the first thing is you need to make sure you win. But if you are not going to win, because we had an unfortunate situation in this game, losing Harry Maguire to injury and losing Benjamin Šeško to an injury now. And the problem about it is it might be a knee injury, especially going into the Christmas period. That is a problem. Going into the Christmas period is a problem because Benjamin Šeško is our number 9. And yes, we might go into the market with Joshua Zirkzee potentially leaving Manchester United. We will need to go get another striker. Now, what striker? That is the question. We can't go get Endrick because Endrick wants to play in the Champions League. What striker can we get? In my mind, I have one person in my head. Ivan Toney. Go to Saudi. Tell Ivan Toney, come and play for Manchester United for 6 months, right? On loan. And then we'll see. Now, the funny thing about this situation is that I know Amorim doesn't like the whole idea of come play for us and then go back to your this thing. But Ivan Toney is trying to get into the World Cup. He's trying to get into the World Cup ahead of the likes of Ollie Watkins, Solanke, all these English strikers that they have. He's trying to, so he's going to put in the work. And he has already played with Brano Mbeumo, so it makes perfect sense to bring that duo back just for Manchester United at this point. You understand? This game was really tough for me because the way we allowed Tottenham score that first goal annoyed me. Ugarte can bring the player down. There's a way we can play where you can get that professional foul. You can get the professional yellow card. Bring the player down, allow our boys to set back up. Because we were so stretched in that particular run of play that once that ball went to Matthijs Tel and Matthijs de Ligt could not get the ball immediately, I was worried. And then, of course, it was a deflection because we have already seen the brilliance of Sané Lammens. Sané Lammens has absolutely been a revelation for Manchester United. I'm so glad we got the kid from Royal Antwerp. Because the 2 saves that he gave us was literally clear-cut chances that these guys could have won comfortably. But he saved us, and that is his job. That right there is his job. So now we have to look into the situation. Manchester United are currently, right? We are currently 7th place with Arsenal playing Sunderland. Now, of course, Arsenal is leading this situation. Wait, Sunderland is leading. But my own conversation is that we have an opportunity here. This setup, the way Manchester United are set up on the table, is Manchester City at 19th point, Tottenham at 18, Liverpool at 18, Bournemouth 18, and Manchester United 18. So the top teams with Man City, Liverpool, and Bournemouth yet to play their 11th game are all on 18. We don't know how the situation is going to play out, but we are still close to that top 4. We need to do better. We need to get better in the January transfer window. We need to have more bodies. We are facing Everton next. After the international break, we're facing Everton. This is absolutely crucial. It's crucial timing that Manchester United go into the January transfer window and show up this midfield, show up the defense, show up the attacking lineup. Because with Benjamin Šeško out, because we couldn't even finish the game with 11 men. With him out, it's a must. We absolutely need to go into the market and splash some cash. Get some boys, get some people in this team so we can play football. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.